All right, guys, I was going to show you some of the procedures you could take to solve those fraction questions he's going to ask us on this test. I questioned him a lot about these fraction questions because I didn't, even though I explained my thinking, I didn't explain it right. So I'm going to try to use some of the terms that he used so that you guys can hear them and maybe use them on the test. So I've given myself an example problem here, which was just like our breath mint to, let's see, what is it? 2A problem 5A, which was that one that we like all of us got wrong was 5. So we're simplifying, and it says to show steps you wouldn't normally show and annotate your work with phrases and sentences that explain what you're using. So the phrases I'm going to be trying to use are, well, this isn't necessarily a phrase, but for me, what I messed up on the test, I tried to use division to simplify rather than multiplication. So I'm going to try to use multiplication, and this is the key here. I'm going to try to show the factor relationship by removing a factor of 1. And this is kind of really huge here. Remember this, what does he call this? Cosmetic mathematics? A times 1 equals A. Basically saying that anything times 1 will equal itself. So what we're going to be doing to simplify is using this concept. I'm going to make it really, really drawn out because that's what it's asking us to do, and that way hopefully we can get this right. So 24 over 32, I have 24 30-seconds. And I could break that down into 2 times 12 and 2 times, I don't know, my brain's dead, 15, 16. All right, now here's the key. Remember our concept up here, A times 1 equals A. This 2 over 2 here that we've pulled out is like saying this is a factor of 1. So we can, in essence, say that this is equal to this times this, which is 1. So then we have 12 over 16. And we can do the same thing again by saying that 2 times 6 would equal 12. And 2 times 8 would equal 16. And yes, there is a more efficient way to do this. But once again, the problem wants us to draw it out. It says specifically, the directions say, show it, maybe consider showing more than you might normally do so that your processes are completely understood. So that's why I'm doing this here, this way. So here's another one of my A times 1 equals A. So factor of 1, this is how I would annotate my work. And then we have 6 over 8. And so goes, we could say 2 times 3 and 2 times 4. And once again, we have this factor of 1 to remove, leaving us with 3/4. If I were to try to write a sentence on this, a paragraph or a sentence trying to explain my thought, I might say something like, using the mathematical concept, since that's the phrase in his question, mathematical concept a times 1 equals a, we can simplify this fraction by removing the factors of 1. And so that's where I'm saying here. So I hope this helps you guys just a little bit. Remember this cosmetic mathematics concept that he's taught us about. I think there's actually a property name that we should probably be using. And then try to remember that he wants us to show each individual step as drawn out as possible so that he can see that you're seeing that you're removing the 1, removing the 1, removing the 1 to simplify.